Let me ask you something, and I need you to be honest with yourself. Have you walked into a room lately and completely forgotten why you went there? Have you searched for a word that used to come so easily and it just won't come? Or maybe you missed an appointment, something you'd actually written down, and you still missed it? If any of that sounds familiar, don't close this video, because I'm about to tell you something your doctor may not have had time to explain. The difference between forgetting that's normal and forgetting that's a warning sign. There are 3 specific memory lapses people dismiss as just getting older. They're not. And ignoring them could cost you years of healthy, independent life. My name is Dr. Travis. I've spent 30 years working with adults in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And the number one concern I hear in my exam room is memory. Doctor, I forgot my neighbor's name. I've known her 15 years. I couldn't remember if I took my pill this morning. I went completely blank mid-sentence. Here's what I tell every one of them. Not all memory lapses are equal. Some are harmless. Some are your brain asking for help. And some deserve a real conversation with your doctor. Today, we cover all 3. Let's go. Sign number 1. And this one surprises people every time. You can remember your wedding day in vivid detail. Songs from the 1970s start to finish. Your first job, your childhood home, your mother's voice. But you cannot remember what you had for breakfast this morning, or what someone told you 2 hours ago. Now, occasional forgetting of small recent details, that's normal. Your brain processes thousands of inputs a day. Not everything gets stored. But here is what I need you to hear. If you are consistently unable to recall recent conversations or events, and this is happening more and more, that pattern matters. The hippocampus, the part of your brain that forms new memories, is often the first area affected when something is going wrong. Clear, distant memories, but cloudy recent ones, that is a specific pattern doctors look for. What to do? Every evening, write down 3 things that happened that day. Do this for 2 weeks. If you regularly struggle to fill out even that simple log, call your doctor. Not to panic, just to talk. Sign number 2. This one is harder to admit, but we need to talk about it. Have you ever driven a route you've taken 100 times and felt suddenly confused about where you were? Started a recipe you've made for 30 years and lost your place, not once, but regularly? Or been told by someone close to you that you asked the same question twice in one conversation and you genuinely didn't realize it? Now, stress and poor sleep can make anyone zone out. I get that. But there is a real difference between distraction and disorientation. Procedural memory, the memory that drives your car, makes your coffee, folds your laundry, is remarkably tough. It holds on. So when it starts slipping in familiar environments, that is your brain waving a flag. One question I always ask, has someone who loves you mentioned a change in your memory? Spouses, children, close friends, they notice before we do. If someone has said something, please take it seriously. They're not trying to worry you. They're paying attention. And here is genuinely good news. A 20 to 30-minute daily walk has been proven in study after study to preserve hippocampal volume, the part of the brain most responsible for navigating your world. Not a pill, a walk. That is within your reach today. Sign number 3, and I promise almost everyone watching this has felt it. You know exactly what you want to say, and the word just isn't there. You might describe around it. You know, that thing, the one you use to open, and the word will not come. That's called anomia, and some degree of it under stress or tiredness is completely normal as we age. But here is the version you should not ignore. When it's happening multiple times a day, with common everyday words, window, chair, your grandchild's name, that is not retrieval slowdown. That is the language center of your brain working under real strain. And when you combine sign 3 with signs 1 and 2, that trio tells a story doctors take seriously. Individually, each one might have a simple explanation. Together, they deserve evaluation. Evaluation doesn't mean a diagnosis. It means answers. It means catching something early when there is so much more we can do. Here is what I tell every patient before they leave my office. 4 things. Simple, proven, free. 1. Protect your sleep. During deep sleep, your brain flushes out the toxic proteins linked to memory disease. 7 to 9 hours is not a luxury. It is brain maintenance. If you're regularly getting less than 6, we need to fix that first. 2. Walk every single day, 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. It increases blood flow to the hippocampus, lowers cortisol, and has been shown in peer-reviewed research to genuinely slow cognitive decline. You don't need a gym. You need your front door. 3. Challenge your brain on purpose. Learn something new, a language, an instrument, a card game, a new recipe. Novelty builds new neural pathways. The brain you protect today carries you through the next decade. 4. Stay connected to people. Social isolation is one of the strongest known risk factors for cognitive decline. Call a friend. Have dinner with someone who makes you laugh. Your brain needs people as much as it needs sleep. And if you are seeing signs 1, 2, or 3 regularly, say these exact words to your doctor. I've been noticing changes in my memory, and I want to be evaluated. That one sentence could change everything. I see patients every week who waited too long, not because they didn't care, but because nobody told them what to watch for. They dismissed the signs. They didn't want to worry their family. They figured it was just age. You didn't do that. You watched this video, and that tells me you are someone who takes their health seriously. That is exactly who I make these videos for. Every day on this channel, I cover the health topics that matter most for adults in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. No jargon, no scare tactics, just straight, honest information you can actually use. If this helped you today, hit subscribe, because next week, I'm going to show you the 5 foods that researchers now believe are quietly damaging your memory. And I promise you, at least one of them is in your kitchen right now. Take care of your brain. Take care of yourself.